we take a look outside and see what kind of view we have this morning. This is Hammond Canyon on the Bears Ears National Monument. Some cool rock formations down there. Yesterday we came from over on that side and we drove over there, and we saw overlook over here, and then came around on this side to find this campsite. Yeah, I think we're ready to hit the trail. Our way down this little rock step here. The plan for today is we're going to make our way out of Bears Ears here, and we're going to go see the Bears Ears. I've seen them from a distance, but I believe the road will take us like right between them. Then we're going to make our way out of here and head south towards the Grand Canyon. As soon as I say that, I see the sign pointing to Butts Point. So maybe we'll just run down here and see where this goes. Oh man, jeez, that's rocking the boat. Oh. This road's getting to be a little washed up. Yeah, here. Looks like it might be a nice campsite up here. And I'm gonna hit that branch. Nice little overlook. Yeah, it looks like we're almost halfway out there, at least to where the end of the road is. Should be getting close. Well, end of the road is somewhere. We have a little loop. There's a little fire ring. Well, let's get out and take a gander here and see what we got. A little bit of a view through these trees here. Over there in the distance, I don't know if that's one of the bear's ears. I'll have to look at the map when I get back in the Jeep. That's the direction we're going. That'd be a nice little place to camp for the night too. So that was the East Bear's Ear, or Bear's Ears East as they call it, I think. And on the map there it shows an arch down there too, that direction we were looking, but I couldn't find it. There's too many trees in the way blocking the view. But for now, we're going to head back out to the main road there and head on over towards the ears. We got a lot of ground I need to cover today, so try to avoid too many more of these little side quests like this, but that's kind of how it happens. That's why I'm here. If you see something interesting, go check it out. Although I do need to get to the Grand Canyon to camp tonight because there's a large stretch of reservation land in there that's not going to have any camping options. So I saw a sign for a guard station. I don't see any buildings, but I see this foundation, which I'm guessing probably burnt down in a fire some years ago. It's the only thing I see around is, yeah, you can see it. You can tell it burnt down because there's a charred board right there. And there's an old fork. Wonder if that's where the stove was, maybe. I'll have to do some looking to see when this fire went through here, because it's not on my map, which means it would have been before 2000. According to the map here, it shows there's a building over here somewhere. An old corral there. Might have been a building right there is where it shows it on the map. There's a little indicator of a foundation or something. And this was a ranger station back in the day. Obviously that foundation, that was probably the actual ranger station. Then they had their livestock over there. Driving by here and saw this little campsite with a nice little overlook. It's pretty hazy today with all the fire smoke, but still it's a good view. I think this is called Arch Canyon. Well, here's our first view of the Bear's Ears together. There's East Bear's Ear and there's West Bear's Ear. And we're going to be driving right through the middle of them over there. So that's what this national monument's named after, those two mountains right there. Well, it's hunting season, so I've actually seen several people out here today, and they're all hunters. I don't know if it's deer or elk, but I haven't seen one deer or elk since I've been here. That's the summit, I guess you could say, of Bears Ears. We're going down the west side. We go down this little switchback section here. Ew. It's kind of a nice view. Best views of the day so far. One thing I love about the juniper and pinyon pine forest is it's fairly short, so it's easy to see over it. You get a little better views. So this main route that goes through Bears Ears, it starts or ends, I guess, depending which way you're going, but here at the road that takes you right over here to our right is the Natural Bridges National Monument. I've been there before. It's a pretty cool little place. It's not real big, but there's a number of natural bridges and arches around there. So that's pretty cool to check out. For now, we're gonna stay on blacktop here for a little while and head on south into Arizona. And people have put stickers all over the warning signs. That's real intelligent. So here we have the Moki Dugway. Still a state highway, by the way. Which I really don't know why they don't pave this part of it. I mean, it seems like they should be able to do that. There's parts of it like this, it's only 1 lane wide. Got some good washouts there though. They're gonna have to address that one of these days. Over to the left there is the Valley of the Gods. Have paved this part here. I don't know if this was paved last time I was here. Well, there you have it, the Moki Dugway. Well, if you remember the movie Forrest Gump, you will probably remember this scene that's in front of us. And yes, people stand in the middle of this highway to take pictures. Never mind that it's a highway with people driving at high speeds down. And how old is that movie now? Is that 30 years old? It's like a tourist destination in itself. I've been by here several times. That's the most people I have ever seen there. It's especially this time of year. I mean, it's Sunday, but it's the middle of November. Anyway, we didn't hit anybody, so that's a good deal. We'll just continue on our way. Well, I told you earlier that things don't always go as planned, and today's another day, so we're not going to end up at the Grand Canyon. I got to thinking last year I was down this way, I didn't make it to Vermilion Cliffs, and so I'm going to do that today. I'm going to go make a little pass through there. That's actually one of my favorite places down here in this area, in the Arizona Strip. In fact, one of the very first videos I did was on the north side of the Paria Canyon. So we'll head down here on the south side of the Paria Canyon, which is the larger part of the monument, and go check out a few places in there. I'm kind of hoping there's a spot that I've camped at the other times. I think this might be the fourth time I've been here. And this one particular campsite, it's always been available, and there hadn't been anybody else there. So keeping my fingers crossed that that's the case today. Otherwise, we'll have to find a different spot. But it's 2 o'clock. Hopefully it's open and the weekend crowd has got out of there by now. It is Sunday afternoon, so we'll find out. There's other places I know of around there that I could stay. Look at the crowd here. Wow. That's the most cars I've ever seen there. Still got plenty of parking though. That is one of the more popular spots to go hike. But you certainly will not be by yourself when you do it. So we're heading into Vermilion Cliffs now. The road starts out pretty good, but once you get back here ways, it's just very sandy 2-track. I can't remember. It seems like it takes an hour from when we turn off the main road there to get back in here, which means it'll be about 4 o'clock. Oh, it's so washboardy. If everybody would just use their 4-wheel drive, we wouldn't have this problem, or it wouldn't be as bad. Just as bad as it's ever been. So we're certainly not going to be alone tonight, because there's at least 2 other vehicles behind me. Who knows how many are already out here. The spot I want to get to, neither one of those 2 vehicles would be able to make it to. And I kind of worry because this whole area has become so popular with social media and all. I fear that it's going to get shut down to some extent here at some point in time. And the place I want to go, I look for that to get barricaded shut one of these days too. I guess as long as people are taking care of it and not trashing the place, they'll probably let it go. But all it takes is a few bad apples to ruin it for everybody else. That's the road we are going to take out of here tomorrow. You can't come in that way because there's a section that's pretty steep, loose sand, and it's downhill only. You could probably get here through some of those other side, there's some other side tracks back in here that would eventually get you over here. The way we came is the main route. The one downside of back here, it'd be interesting to see if they've done anything about it, but it's never had a toilet back here, a vault toilet. As popular as this place is, it kind of needs one. So I would expect if they do anything out here, it would be that. Okay. Yeah, I think there used to be a gate right there. There is a crowd of people. It's like that other place. There's more people here than I've ever seen. I still don't see any toilets. You know where I want to park is right there where that side by side is. This may be flat enough here. I am scrambling to get up here to get some photos before it gets too dark. I decided to get a bite to eat before I started. And now I'm going to be too late. Well, I missed the best light. And there was a mob of people down there where I wanted to take a photo of. So much for my photography session. It just got dark too quick, and there's just a mob of people down there. Everything I wanted to take a picture of had people standing in it, and a drone buzzing overhead, so I don't know. So I think what I'm going to do is try to get up before sunrise and come out here, and hopefully there'll be fewer people and I can get some decent shots. I've never actually been out here at sunrise, so the light will be different than what I've seen before. I think the other people that were parked over there left, so I think I have the whole thing to myself. At least that parking area. I guess we'll call it a day. I will catch back up with you in the morning.